Back with another After a Flex. Okay, we still hung up on this. If you get a complex because somebody says we can help you with your health, wellness, add 20 years to your life, blah blah blah. If you get a complex, this is not for you. Again, that is not our intention. We found a proverbial fountain of youth. We'd like to share that. That's our only intention, our purpose, not to offend. We come in peace, but it's that's if you have that attitude that somebody would offer to help you physically, mentally, any Now I can understand if somebody comes up to you and say you're fat, or just insulting with it. I can understand you getting a complex or having a attitude about your health and wellness. But it's regardless of that attitude that you have, is it and will it prevent you from being healthy? Will it prevent you from allowing your being to be as well as it can be because of what someone said? I mean, I've been personally been told that I was fat, and it kind of smarted, but it's like even with that feeling, knowing that they didn't really mean it, we didn't get into a big argument or fight or anything. I wasn't that offended about it because in all actuality, they told me I was fat, and at the time I was fat. Considering I had been on MentFlexX, and then I had gone off cycle for quite some time, and I did gain some weight, probably the most I've ever gained since I started doing it. So, but it's kind of like the truth hurts, and that's basically what it was. It's like I am big, considering they had been with me at the beginning when it had first been started putting together. They actually had been on it and went off cycle as well. So it's easy to go through periods because your attitude does have a whole lot to do with it. Any working out. But if you have an attitude because of what someone said and you're offended by what someone said, just look in the mirror, and you decide. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. That your opinion about yourself really does go a long way. It goes a long way. It actually trumps anybody else's, regardless of what. I mean, you remember back in elementary when the girls that insulted you or hit you or vice versa liked you, So you might ought to look in the mirror and see for yourself. Insult yourself. Bring the truth to light. This is like this. This is like this, and so that nobody else can offend you. You know this. Like I say, when I was told that I was fat, but it still smarted a little. It's like, what would they tell me the truth? Because they love me. It was the truth. So, and it takes a while to get used to it, but I got used to it. I can always return back to the flex. I can shed that. So it didn't really. It kind of smarted on me because I had been a whole lot thinner, knowing them. So, but you get back on the flex and you just trim that all off. If you know yourself, you know what it's going to take in order to peel it right back off of you. You already got the route. You've established it. All you need is the time and the mindset. But if you get in that mindset or get an attitude that we're attempting to offend you, and you hurt yourself, that could be true. You just need to get you a full length, look at yourself, spend some time with yourself, and say, you know what? 20 years, I'm gonna burn that feeling off of me. I'm gonna not be offended. I'm gonna see what I don't like, and I'm gonna eliminate it. Regardless of what anybody says, I'm gonna do this for me. And that's true of any workout. If you're offended going in, man, you're not gonna fare too well. You know, you gotta, that one thought, that one element of thinking negative can destroy your whole empire. It'll bring it to the ground. If you ever can build one, that small element of negativity will bring it smooth to the ground every time. And it doesn't matter what system you're working with or working on. That small mustard seed thought of negativity will bring your empire to the ground. You've got to go in going, I'm going to make some positive adjustments. I'm not offended because so-and-so said this. Some outside does not matter when it comes to you. Outside needs to be shut off. And that's what MentFlexX does. It gives you 30 minutes to be with yourself. Okay? Eliminate outside for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour. Eliminate it. Okay? The most important thing from out is you. It's the most important thing. I'm sorry. Your shoes, that smartphone that you have has nothing to do with it. Isolate yourself with yourself. Get you some full-length mirrors. You weigh it out. Write it down if you have to. Commit it to memory, because MentFlexX is going to go in and it's going to allow you the tool to change and adjust whatever you do not like. Give you the ability to change it to what you do like. And don't let yourself hurt yourself like that. We can be our own worst enemy. You do not want to be both. You don't want to fight yourself. And basically, if somebody gives you that small element of negativity, that you're this or that you're that, and you get offended by it, that small mustard seed of negativity will cause you either not to build the empire or bring that empire to the ground. So you got to stay on a positive note. You know, always attempt to see the best in what anybody says to you. Okay, be positive. If this comes in negative, you manufacture that crap to positive as soon as you possibly can. Just flip it around and say, they didn't mean it like that. Adjust it. You don't need the negativity from anyone, not even yourself. So keep an open mind, because we got the system, the routine that'll assist you in changing whatever you see about yourself that's negative. Now, I'm not really. It really helps on our negative, because we stay positive. Be positive all the time. Regardless of the situation, be positive. Because regardless of how bad it is, it's going to get better. Yep, it's about to get better. Regardless of the situation. It could be a good situation, it's about to get better. Always about to get better. We may fall sometimes, but we get right back up. Gotta keep going. Okay? Regardless of the situation, we've got to keep going. And what MentFlexX does is give you that 30 minutes a day, twice. That's an hour. Just stacking that confidence up. Once you learn how it goes and you start getting your time in and you start bringing on that rhythm, life is just a song. It's just a dance from there. Once you get the rhythm, you can dance to it. You're gonna enjoy it and yourself. No doubt about it. It's that positive. You've been listening to another Out There Flex. Please like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe.